My name is Kelly Moore, and I would consider myself a maker. And I think I'm mostly inspired by color and the different mediums that are out there to work with. And this is a Little Village studio visit. I think beauty, for the sake of beauty and uplifting people that might not have a lot of it, is completely valid, and especially making prints and affordable art that someone can cut out of a paper or a magazine and have it if they can't afford, an oil painting or something, I think is so important. If I could describe my art in 3 words: colorful, silly, and immersive, maybe? I try to create like a little world that you can step into. One of the things I've been working on lately are called Koe-Koes, and they're these little, they're these little creatures that I made up. I really like making anything with a face or eyes, something that I feel I can interact with. And then I use the resin to pour the faces into, and so I can make a bunch of the same face. And with this I had a lot of fun because for their eyeballs I inset these large marbles, and I find that it gives the eyes a real depth. And I've experimented with the different colors behind them and sparkles and things like that. I get to do the sculpting, but then also painting, and then the fabric art gets to come into it too. I started at the Iowa Children's Museum 12 years ago, and I get to design the exhibits and then help with the fabrication of those exhibits. Every day I get to paint, I get to sew, I get to saw, I get to sculpt. It's just so much fun. We have a small city area with a grocery store and a hospital and a pizza place. We have a large playroom with a pirate ship and a little village in it. The biggest project I've done lately was called Spooky House, and it was an immersive kind of interactive art exhibit at PS1, and it told the story of some lady scientists that had a secret laboratory, and they hunted cryptids and weird creatures and monsters, and there were definitely spooky things happening in the house. Besides making things with faces, I love things that have moving parts to them, and kind of simple moving parts, simple machines type of thing. So this was one of my favorite artifacts left over from that project. If I had to pick, I love the rainbow, I love all of them, but if I had to pick 3 favorite colors, it's always #1 is pink. I think pink is so powerful, the right shade of it. You see it in sunsets and it's almost on fire. I love pink. Working here, I have definitely found a soft spot for the right shade of turquoise, like a bright turquoise. It just works really well in the space. I feel like it's an energetic, lively color, but it's not aggressive and overwhelming. It can still be calming enough, And then just for small pops and accent colors, I love a neon yellowy green color, but it has to be in small doses, kind of with the other colors. I think art is seen as this extra thing. If we have time for it, you can go to art once a week at school, and I think that's a huge disservice. I think art helps us tackle the really big things like emotion and our point of view and expression, and there are a lot of learners out there that's the way they communicate. I just kind of like the old simple toys.